Kimi Antonelli won his maiden Grand Prix as Lewis Hamilton claimed his first Ferrari podium after a thrilling battle between the Ferraris in China. Antonelli dominated most of the race to become the second youngest race winner in F1 history at 19 years and 202 days. Only Max Verstappen was younger, an exact year younger than him, in fact. George Russell finished second to make it two Mercedes 1-2s to start the new season, but his early driver's championship lead over Antonelli has been cut to 4 points. I'm speechless, I'm about to cry, to be honest. Thank you so much, my team. They helped me to achieve this dream, said Antonelli, the first Italian race winner since Fisichella in 2006. We're just at the beginning. We keep pushing. George is an incredible driver, very strong in all aspects, so it's going to take a lot to beat him. Russell was involved in an exciting fight for podium positions with Hamilton and Leclerc throughout the race, where F1's new racing tactic and enduring deployment modes delivered plenty of drama. The Ferrari pair came close on several occasions, but just avoided a collision. Hamilton came out on top to take his first podium since November 2024. This was drama even before the lights went out, when McLaren's failed to start due to PU-related issues. Piastri is yet to complete a Grand Prix racing lap, having crashed out of his home event in Australia last week, while Norris suffered his first DNS of his career. Audi's Gabriel Bortoleto and Williams' Alex Albon also failed to take the start. Verstappen was running in sixth until an electrical problem caused him to retire with 10 laps to go, and both Aston Martins also retired with 15 cars finishing the Chinese Grand Prix. Oliver Bearman finished fifth after a feisty mid-race battle with Esteban Ocon, while Alpine's Franco Colapinto and Pierre Gasly also finished sixth. Racing Bull's Liam Lawson was seventh. Red Bull's Isaac Hadjar recovered to eighth after spinning by himself on the first lap, and Williams' Carlos Sainz held off Colapinto to take ninth and score his first points of 2026. The top four finished where they started the Chinese Grand Prix, but the second round of the season was far from straightforward. Once again, the Ferraris got flying starts, Hamilton taking full advantage while going around the outside, and Mercedes drivers in Leclerc tucked into third behind Antonelli in second. Hamilton only led one lap as Antonelli blasted past on a long back straight, and Russell also overtook both Ferraris to restore the Mercedes 1-2. But after a safety car for Lance Stroll stricken Aston gave Ferrari another opportunity to attack Russell, who had a poor start on cold tyres after the leaders pitted for new hard tyres. Antonelli benefited from retaining the lead after his pit stop, while his rivals emerged behind Colapinto and Ocon, who didn't pit under the safety car. Russell lost out to the Ferraris as Hamilton and Leclerc before clearing Colapinto and Ocon before any chance of beating Antonelli was gone. He tried to catch Antonelli but was unable to put enough pressure on the team, who slowly pulled away. Similar to Saturday sprint, it looked like Hamilton took out too much of his tyres as Leclerc attacked, and they traded several positions, but both drivers strategically used their power in different ways. The Ferrari's battling meant Russell was able to first pass Hamilton at half distance on lap 28 after the British driver lost that teammate, with Russell diving down the inside of Leclerc 2 laps later, and it left the Ferrari to battle for third. A mistake at turn 14 hairpin saw him run wide, which Hamilton pounced on, and the pair went side by side again. Eventually Hamilton got away with better tyres to take third and was delighted to win his weight for a podium. I had so much fun, we had a great start. I wasn't able to keep with these guys, but staying the fight is one of the most enjoyable races I've had in a long time. The fact that these cars are the way they are, the battle with Charles was great wheel-to-wheel battle, very fair, and just what we want. We got to keep pushing. I think there's a moment where we did touch, it was subtle, it's just a kiss, so it's okay, but that's what it's about, tough racing, he said. And before I go, let me run you through the classification from the Chinese Grand Prix. Kimi Antonelli coming away with the W. I mean, yeah, brilliant job from him. He was genuinely fast throughout the race, and, you know, a really, really impressive performance, and so happy for him. Then you got Russell in second. I think good recovery, probably the best he could have done, and it's just about maximising those points, isn't it? Hamilton third, great job from him. Definitely the quicker Ferrari job, and he can take a lot of confidence from that. Hopefully he continue. Leclerc fourth, I mean, probably a bit disappointed. It's probably the worst place he could have finished, but it's not a disaster, is he? Bearman, once again, I mean, brilliant from him. Fifth place, he'll be so happy with that. An incredible start to the season from the young Haas driver. Gasly in sixth, I mean, after the difficult year Alpine had, to get double points, I think it could have been higher as well. So yeah, encouraging signs for them. And then you've got Lawson in seventh. I mean, really, really good points for him throughout the weekend. So he'll be really pleased with that. Sainz in ninth. I don't know how he managed to get that high, but a great job from him. Gasly in eighth. Hadjar in eighth. Probably the best he can do. That car was just struggling, wasn't it? So he'll be, I don't know, he'll probably still be disappointed. But, you know, at least Red Bull have a second driver who's going to accumulate points by the looks of it. You've got Hulkenberg in 11th. I mean, he'll be so disappointed to just miss out on the points. I think he had a slow swap or something. Alfred Lindblad in 12th. Tough weekend for him, but he's a rookie. He'll learn from it. I'm sure he'll come back. Bottas in 13th now. Cadillac's really impressive, to be fair. Perez lap down, but to beat Ocon and Sass, I think they'll be pretty happy with that. And then of course the McLarens and Verstappen, just an absolute disaster, because I think they were all battling for the world title just a few races ago. I mean, yeah, it's not looking so rosy for them now, was it? Aston Martin having their issues as expected, was very, very disappointing for them. And then of course you've got Albon, who's not had the best start so far, and as well as that, Gabriel Borsetto. Audi struggling, a bit more this weekend. Guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.